Hello and welcome to Wagon Man Stadium. The show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's Las Vegas going up against Kobe. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now. And our pitcher tonight, Nate Pearson.
And if this guy isn't already tall enough, he's standing on top of a mound, throwing down at hitters. His stuff can sneak up on you because of the extension he gets and having a deep release point. If batters can attack pitches up in the zone, this lineup will have a chance to do some damage.
Now at the plate, Brian Roberts.
For the Athletics, the second baseman, Brian Roberts.
That's too low. And we're underway.
1-0.
Now 1-1.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Next pitch in the dirt. And it's 2-1. Rodriguez makes the grab, one down. And now it's Luis Robert. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Just missed.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
The 1-2 comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Ruiz down to first with it. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout. And now it's Christian Yelich. And that's in for a strike.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does. When you look at the ability to save runs defensively, but then also put runs up on the scoreboard, that's the kind of player that every championship team needs to have.
Ruiz gathers, throws to first, and it's in. And now the right fielder, Josh Lowe. Line drive, caught.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Look out.
That got him.
And it hit him. Now here is Brooks Lee. Swinging a foul out of play. And that one is lifted in the air. Judge really on his horse for this one. Squeezes it, and there's 2 down. And now it's Keibert Ruiz. High fly ball out towards left field. Carter pulls that one down, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the second. Here's Matt Chapman. Curve in the dirt. Pearson. In his 5th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. And it is 2-1.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
Chapman started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and he held up just enough. That's ball 4. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Chapman on at first. Nobody out. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And the play, Nick Kurtz. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out.
The catcher, Kyle Higashioka.
Here's the catcher, Kyle Higashioka. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
0-2.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone here at the top of the second.
Well, this is such a tough offense. That pitcher needs those pitches called for.
Got him. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. And now it's going to be Evan Carter. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
0-1.
Strike 2.
No balls. 2 strikes.
And that's the 3rd out. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Luis Rengifo. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
No balls. 1 strike.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Carter. He's there. He's got it. Then there's 1 down. Here's Austin Riley.
The third baseman, Austin.
Riley is one of those players that made his presence known in the majors right away. He hit a 438-foot home run off a Michael Wacha fastball on his second at bat, which is probably the best way to make a first impression as a rookie, Boog. He was all over that one. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
Ball.
Nick Kurtz in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. That misses the zone. 2-0.
2-0 count. Great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
Pena touches the bag for 1, and that's 2. Top half of the 3rd inning, and the batter will be the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. The shortstop takes the ball. Center field. Rodriguez settles under it. Hauls it in for the out. So the batting order turns over. Brian Roberts, the next to hit. Pitch misses there, and that is ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Top of the 3rd, no score. That one in triple digits.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
1 down, base is empty. Swings and misses, struck him out. Luis Robert Jr. will hit next. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss, and the count is 0-2.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
The delivery to Robert. Pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. As we go to the last of the 3rd. Stepping in, Julio Rodriguez. Rasmussen back to work. And he shatters his bat on the ground to short. Whips it to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play. Here's the left fielder, Evan Carter.
Evan Carter.
That one not close, and it's 1-0. And another ball. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. And that ball is gone. That'll fire up the dugout, and it gives them the lead in the third. It's 1-0. Now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Next offering misses, and that's ball one. One out, base is empty, and a run in here in the last half of the third. Next offering in there for a strike. And that is strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's a real nice cutter right there. I mean, this guy can struggle with the inside pitch at times, so I'd say that's pretty effective if you can continue to command it on that side of the plate.
Hitter,
2 down, base is empty. Now it's Jose Ramirez. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Robert going back on it. Pulls it in on the warning track. On to the fourth. Here's Yelich at the dish. And that is downstairs. Ball one.
Well, these players, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
The 2-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Ruiz on to first. Yelich out on the play. Chapman in the box now. No balls and a strike.
It's 0-1.
1 out, base is empty. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
0-2.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
1-2. That's a ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Aaron Judge at the plate. Struck out swinging his first time. Swing and a miss, and 1-0-2 on the radar gun. Judge comes up empty there.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Inside. Going to count 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. That misses the zone. Ball 2. Swings through it for the K. And he strikes out the side for the 3rd time today. Ready to go. Bottom 4. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Brooks Lee. Next offering is in for a strike.
That's a ball.
Line drive. And base hit.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything, and pulled it into the gap nicely.
That misses the zone. 1-1. Lee gets his lead at first with nobody out. Fastball is outside.
That's a ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Rocketed out towards right center. He can't get there. It's a base hit. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. Nice line drive to the post side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Out to center. Robert moves under it. Brings it in. Runner tagging from first. And the batter now, Austin Riley. Golden opportunity right here. That clips the corner.
Boom, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Way out front for strike two. That one ripped right center field, and that should be extra bases. Runner from second scores as they add on.
Nicely done. Brings home two. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy. Didn't try to.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Banks off the wall. That holds the lead runner, and now they've got two in scoring position. So two in scoring position with one out. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. And a foul ball.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap, and these
in the air out to center. They got it for out number two. So digging in, Evan Carter. He's already homered here in this one. First pitch, and he just misses.
Big moment in this game. 2 outs, 2 runners in scoring position, and could really break this thing wide open early.
Traffic on the bases with 2 already in to score. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That one the other way. Pena over to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready now for the 5th inning. Leading off, Nick Kurtz. First pitch misses.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot. You know, this group of hitters just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Strike on the inside corner.
Count is full.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
Strike 3, and now 6 strikeouts in a row. And here's the catcher, Kyle Higashioka. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's 0-1.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus. But they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Another one, and that makes it 7 consecutive strikeouts. 2 outs, base is empty. Now the left fielder, Evan Carter. And that one fouled off. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
That one in the dirt. 1-2 the count. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Just off the inside corner. It's 2-2. Cracks his bat and pops him up. Ruiz pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that'll do it. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And here is Josh Lowe. Off the mark there.
That's a ball.
And that's ball 1.
Well, these guys doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out 1 time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
And it finds its way through for a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the end.